So, first question.
Okay.
This volcano. Hey, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. What was your reaction?
Well, I mean, it sucked because I was supposed to come over for the show, and every single flight was canceled. The entire international terminal in Los Angeles was completely closed. So I was up all Saturday night till 2, 3 in the morning, hopes for another flight. Sunday, the same thing. I was up till 2 in the morning, still nothing, and there were no flights.
No flights.
It sucked. But we're here now, and it wasn't safe to fly either. They said,
Yeah,
don't
of course.
fly.
So rational.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And now, first time. When you were a child, yes? Did you go to the concerts, gigs, or some shows, and with your parents or friends?
I never went to a rock concert with my family until I went with my brother, and the first concert I ever went to was ZZ Top. I was 12 years old, and that was awesome. And it was like really fun. It was awesome, and from then on, I just kept going.
And this was the most important concert, yes?
No, that wasn't the most
What was
important.
the best of all?
That was
Impressed you?
That was the first concert, and then the concert that impressed me the most was when I saw Jeff Beck, probably the next year, and that was like super exciting because I didn't really know who Jeff Beck was, and I went and it just totally changed my whole mind about everything.
Yeah. And when did you decide to become a drummer after it, or something else made you just?
Well, I started playing trumpet when I was like probably 9, and then the same year I got a drum set, and it was. I saw a drummer play at a store. It's like a department store, and and I was just fascinated with how fast he was and how good he was. So then I got a drum set and I just started and I never stopped. I was obsessed with it.
Of course. And how did you get your first drum kit?
Well, I mowed a lot of lawns and I saved money, and it was $50, and I still have it.
$50. Now it's more. Yeah. And did you spend all days long practicing, or you had a teacher, a dedicated person?
Yeah, I did have private lessons, but I just practiced and played along with records. I played along with Grand Funk Railroad and Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix and The Who, and I just played to these tapes over and over and over.
Yeah. So, what was your parents' and neighbors' reaction to all this stuff, to all these drums, to all this rock and roll?
Well, I had a basement in the house, and so my mom would like let me play pretty much whenever I wanted. The neighbors complained a little bit, but when I started wanting to play in the morning before I went to school, that's when my mom said, "Oh gosh, come on, enough." So I was playing before I went to school. I was playing at school, and then I was playing after school, and then in the night I'd practice with my band. So that's the way it went.
You said that you were playing at school for girls, yes?
I was more interested in rock and roll.
Yeah? No, girls are rock and roll forever, yes?
Of course, rock and roll.
Good. So, you said that, are you a self-educated person in drums, or you had a teacher?
Oh no, I did study a lot. I had a private.
You had a private
I had a private teacher that my father got for me, and it was just mostly to learn the technique for 2 years, and it's really super boring. But I learned all the fundamentals and the rudiments, and that's super important. You have to learn the basics first. So while I was learning that, I was playing my drums set at home.
Yeah.
And then I just studied with all kinds of different people over the years, and I still study, I still read, and I still practice in my hotel room.
But he was strict or no, this teacher?
Yeah, he was pretty strict.
Yeah?
Very.
Very strict.
He'd get mad at me when I didn't practice, which I didn't practice this too much, but I was always practicing this.
As always. And tell me, did you take playing drums as you work in youth, or did you just play whatever you wanted?
Well, I was playing in cover bands, playing everything from the Eagles to, I mean, you name it. We played every song there was, Black Sabbath, everything in between, Beatles, everything. I played a lot of Beatles.
Yeah.
And we took it very seriously. I did my first gig when I was 12, and I remember I made $16. $16.
Pretty good. And we've already understood that you dreamt to become a drummer, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And did your best to reach this goal, and now you reached this goal. You're one of the best drummer in the world. Yeah, why not? Yeah. So, do you have any unrealized dreams?
Well, of course.
Which your band is, maybe? Or you have now any unrealized dream?
Well, I've been very fortunate with, as far as the drumming part goes, I've been As far as drumming goes, I've been very fortunate and very lucky to achieve almost all my rock and roll dreams, so to speak. And then, but I still want to keep playing. I love it. You know, it's the kind of thing when I'm not doing it, I want to do it. And so I've been really fun. I want to give clinics. I've been asked to do a lot of clinics, and there's other people I'd like to play with. You know, there's more bands out there. And then with respect to drum, it just doesn't end. You're always, once a drummer, I'll be drumming till I'm 100. You know?
Yeah, of course.